This video is all about it. We're going to tell you the ins and outs, everything that you need to know about premiering your videos on YouTube.
Let's just do it. I don't actually want a script because then it'll seem cooler. It'll seem more like YouTube. If I'm trying to memorize this shit.
You should keep that in.
Are we starting? How do we do it? We start like this? I don't know. It's great.
Hello Insiders, Barbara here, and I am so excited about this video and what we are talking to you about. So I have somebody here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'd love to. My name's Kurt. I'm a product manager here at YouTube, working on premieres.
And live streaming. And premieres is a feature that I am so excited that YouTube is rolling out. Let's start off by telling everybody what a premiere on YouTube is.
Okay, so Premiere is a brand new feature that we announced really recently at VidCon. And we've been giving it to a handful of creators. I think we'll get a little more into who has it and when they'll have it in a second here. But the feature essentially allows you to upload a video normally, and then your fans can watch it together as sort of a first viewing experience. So it's kind of like a movie premiere.
Yes. Okay, so I've had a lot of questions about this from creators. Is it more like a live stream or is it more like an upload?
You know, it's got components of each.
Okay.
I think it's actually kind of funny to talk about where the idea came from. So we were giving a talk at the YouTube space in London to about 100 creators, and there was one creator in the audience, and I didn't get his name, unfortunately. Kurt, I love live streaming. I love the ability to schedule my stream ahead of time. I love the ability to receive super chats during the stream. I'm doing a stream once a month. I'm doing an upload every day. Can you bring those things to uploads? So we got off the stage and we were kind of like, that's a great idea, let's do it.
It's a little bit of both, but it really starts from an upload.
That's right. How the feature works from a creator's...
Okay, so say I want to premiere this video, give me a step-by-step timeline walkthrough for like how you actually do this.
Awesome. So as a creator, you use the standard upload flow that you would use on the website. So you go to youtube.com/upload. You upload your video as you do normally, and there's a new setting that says, I want to premiere this thing. So you tap that setting, and once you tap that setting, you have a couple options. One option is you can schedule it.
Yep.
The other option is you could premiere it instantly. And when you premiere it instantly, I'll talk about that first, and then we can talk about all the benefits you get if you schedule it. But if you premiere it instantly, what happens is your video is uploaded just normally, and then all your viewers who show up right when it's uploaded, they watch it together.
Right when you hit that publish.
Right when you hit publish.
Yeah. Okay. I actually don't expect many people to do the upload and then instantly premiere it. I expect most people to schedule it, and that's actually where most of the power of this is, I would think. So let's talk about that one.
Yeah, so when you, again, standard upload flow, you mark your video as a scheduled upload. We've had that feature actually for a long time. A lot of creators know and love it. They use it actually, I think, mostly for sort of workflow purposes, because how it works today, if it's not a premiere, is the video's kind of private until the scheduled date and time arrives.
Yes.
Then it gets published.
Yes.
So if you mark your video as a premiere and you use the scheduling, what we do is the instant you publish your video as scheduled, we make it public. And so the watch page is public to everyone. You get a URL you can share out. When viewers come to that URL, they see the standard watch page. The only difference is the video is not playable yet.
It has this little countdown that says premieres in N days, like 4 days from now.
That's right. And then the other awesome thing about it is viewers can kind of see the title and the description, so they know what's coming. They can see the thumbnail.
Yep.
And so it's kind of a nice way for a creator to sort of set up the video, and then they can, promote it, hype it up, build anticipation for it.
Yep.
So that's a great kind
And
of
then
feature.
for viewers who find this landing page, what can they do when they get there?
Yeah, so when they get there, they can comment. If other people are there with them, we kind of say how many people are waiting on the page.
Yep.
The live chat is available. So
does live chat open up the second you publish it?
It does.
Okay.
So the second you publish it, live chat is there. And the other kind of thing is to the subs feed, to all your subscribers, we say, hey, there's a video coming. And again, we say the date and time.
Yep.
So then, all your viewers can show up there instantly. They can start talking about how excited they are for your video.
Yes.
And so on. So it's
and
pretty cool.
I kind of love the fact that you can get comments on your video before your viewers can actually see the video. So you get all the comments about how excited they are for what it would actually be.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Okay, so let's fast forward. So say I'm really scheduling this and premiering it in a week, and say it is like the day of. This is the day we're gonna premiere this video. Walk me through the timeline of like when notifications go out and that sort of thing leading up to the premiere.
Yeah, so you've scheduled it, date and time comes. We do a couple things. The first thing we do actually, which is kind of nice, is we send out like a reminder notification.
Yes.
30 minutes before the scheduled time.
And when Kurt says we do this thing that's kind of nice, what he means is like the killer feature. Half an hour before this thing premieres, your subscribers know, like, hey, in half an hour, I should go and watch this video.
Yeah, so it's a nice way to sort of remind everyone, hey, in 30 minutes this thing's happening, come watch it with all the other fans.
Yep.
You know, and a lot of the creators who've been using the product as well already, like they're showing up when the premiere starts too. So you're showing up not only to chat with other fans, but potentially to chat with the creator as well.
Yes.
So that's kind of the first thing that happens is we send out that notification 30 minutes before. And then when the actual time comes, we send out another notification and the video is published to the subs feed. And this is sort of the normal thing we do when a video is uploaded.
Like kind of like bubbles up to the top of your subs feed.
Yep, bubbles back up to the top of the subs feed. Your regular notification goes out that the video is premiering. And then
countdown starts.
The countdown starts. So right when the time hits, the first thing we do is we actually play a little 2-minute intro video.
Yep.
And the reason we do that is we give everyone time to, you know, get the notification, see it in the sub box, and show up. And what we're trying to do is if someone shows up, you know, 10 seconds late, a minute late, they don't miss the start of the video.
Yeah.
So there's a little buffer time. Another nice thing is if a viewer gets an ad before the video, they're not also missing the video, they're just missing a little bit of this countdown video.
Yeah.
So there's a countdown video that happens.
So countdown plays for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, and then we transition into the actual upload. And this is kind of where the magic happens. Everyone watches the video together, and they're watching it like a live stream here. So everyone's watching together, they can't fast forward, and the video plays out for the entire length. And
they can't fast forward, they can't scrub back.
They can scrub back.
Okay.
So if something amazing happens in the video and you want to check it out really quick, you can, and then you can bounce back to where everyone else is watching. And this is kind of the magic of the experience is you can, you know, talk with other fans, see what they're saying about the video.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome.
If you want to get real-time feedback about how people are liking your video, the best way is to be there in live chat, and then you get to hear their comments in real time.
Yeah, it's we've had awesome feedback from the creators and the viewers. They love it.
Yeah. What are creators saying?
So actually, one of the things we'll do is we'll probably down in the description put a link to one of the first premieres. And another great feature is something we call chat replay.
Yep.
So when the premiere's over, it just turns into a normal upload with one kind of change, which is the chat replays there.
Yes.
And the cool thing is, so now if you go watch an old premiere, you can actually see what the creator was saying, what the reviewers were saying. And you know, a lot of the creators are saying like, it's so cool to see what my fans are saying. I'm actually kind of nervous watching it with them to see how they were gonna react.
Yeah.
But they kind of just love the ability to like talk to their fans while it's happening.
Be there in the moment, especially for creators who don't live stream nearly as much as I would. This is really your first opportunity to kind of dabble in this real-time live interactivity space with your uploads and see what it's like to be there and chat with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So creators are loving it.
Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, so you touched on a couple things. I got a couple more questions. You talked about ads. So tell me about how I make money on premieres.
Oh yeah, so ads work like they would work on a normal upload.
Same? Like exact same?
With one caveat. So viewers will get the standard kind of pre-roll ads if your video's monetized. The one difference is during the premiere, we disable the mid-rolls because we don't want to have any breaks.
Yep.
But once the premiere's over and it becomes a normal upload, the mid-rolls are enabled again.
Everything works. Okay, so you're still getting ad revenue and...
You're still getting ad revenue. But the magic comes in actually, the other thing when I talk to creators about the product, what they're really excited about is Super Chat on premieres.
What?
So previously Super Chat was a product that was only available to live streamers. This is the product where viewers can send a paid message that kind of stands out in the chat.
Yep.
They can connect with the creator earns some of the revenue.
It's a good pitch.
And you know, previously you had to stream to use it. Now with premieres, it's coming to regular YouTube uploads. So we did a couple things actually to make the creators' chat stand out. So when a creator's there and they're typing in the chat, their chat's highlighted so it stands out, looks a little different than the regular chat. And then when it gets to the top of the chat, it kind of stays pinned up there for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So everyone can read it. That way the creator can respond to messages, super chat messages, so on.
Okay, now I'm gonna hop into something a little bit new. So I actually posted a question on my Twitter before I sat down with Kurt saying like, yo, I'm gonna film a video about premieres. If you have any questions out there, tweet me and I'm gonna ask Kurt. So I've got a rapid fire Twitter Q&A for you right now. So I want some quick answers.
All right, let's do it.
Can you use sponsors only chat, slow-mo chat, that type of thing?
Yes, yes. So chat works just the same. You can use all the fun tools.
Actually, it was kind of 3 questions in one because somebody else was like, is it same chat or live chat? What happens when a new viewer comes to the page mid-premiere? Are they going to watch your upload from the beginning of the content, or are they watching where everybody else is watching it?
Yeah, so this works just like a live stream on YouTube. You come late, you get dropped in right where everyone's watching. But like I mentioned, you can, if you want, jump back and start from the beginning.
Okay. Now that we've hyped you, who has access to this, Kurt?
Okay, so right now, you know, we've been working with a handful of creators, and one of the major things that I'm surprised no one asked on Twitter was, hey, if I use one of these things, is my upload gonna perform as well as I'm used to it performing?
Okay.
So one of the things we've been doing is we've been working kind of hand in hand with a small set of creators, and they're doing premieres. We're really looking at how they're performing, making sure
looking at all of
the
the analytics
systems,
that are available
all
on
the
YouTube
analytics, and we're making sure that's all buttoned up and working correctly, and then we're gonna give it to everyone. And so, so we're gonna give it to everyone. That's another question I get asked all the time, like, do I have to have a certain amount of subscribers, or do I need to be in a certain location? So if you can upload a video, you're gonna be able to premiere a video, and it should be rolling out soon to everybody.
Soon. That is the typical Google YouTube answer to when it's coming out soon.
Yeah, you know, because here's what happens. You say it's gonna come out in a week, and then if it's 2 weeks, everyone's, you know, not so happy with you.
Yeah.
So I try to, you know, always say soonish. Okay, insiders, what you need to do if you liked this video is go ahead and click the thumbs up below the video. Definitely subscribe, ring the bell so you get the notifs, and then do me a favor, share this video with your creator friends, share the channel with your creator friends if they don't know it, spread the love, and definitely leave a comment. When this video is uploaded, I'm gonna be down in the comments, responding as fast as I can to your questions, your comments, and anything else that's going on. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.